Hey guys, so recently I've been playing this game called Bejeweled 3. It's by the guys who did Plants vs. Zombies, PopCap. And this is one of those old school match 3 games. Um, I know what you're thinking, match 3 games really are those games? Well, yeah, so they are definitely games. like, uh, the only other match 3 game that I've played has been Honey Pop, and this would be like the second match 3 game I have ever played. I've never played Candy Crush or any of the ones that were on mobile, so this was really my second, I'd say my second time trying a game like this out. And like right off the bat, my first thought was, I wish this was like Honey Pop. I'm not just talking about like with the way Honey Pop did the dating sim aspects. Like in this game, you can only move the colors that you have to match like one space left, right, up, or down. You can't really move all the way across, which is not the same in Honey Pop. In Honey Pop, you literally move them like across vertically or horizontally. So there's that. Then again, there are these RPG mechanics in Honey Pop. Well, not RPG, like more like you got these gifts that would manipulate the board that you could play if you met the requirements for them. For example, if you matched enough blue tokens, you can drop a gift and that will change all the red colors into orange and blah blah blah. So that was an aspect that was really cool. And also, like, depending on who you're, like, depending on the girl you are playing the match 3 game with, like, the colors all had different amounts of points allocated. Like with some girls, red would be like matching reds would be higher than like matching all the other colors, and matching some of the other colors would score less. The justification being that girl doesn't like that color. In Bejeweled, there's none of that. What we have instead is like if you match 4 of a kind, you make a bomb. If you match colors in kind of like a cross section, like an L or like a cross, you get a cross bomb, which basically means like it will blow up all the adjacent gems next to it in like an explosive fashion. If you get like 6+ matches, which I actually managed to do once, you get like a bomb called a supernova, which basically is like, it takes up basically half the grid. Well, I'd say about maybe four lines from the center point of origin and 4 lines from the, like, vertically and horizontally. It's hard to explain, like, and they're not explained very well that that's what they do. You just need to try it out and figure it out for yourself. Also with Bejeweled, you just keep matching until you run out of moves. That means that like it's, again, this is not in Honey Pop. Like, running out of moves basically means you can't actually do anything on the board. That's when you run out. So there's like a lot of planning ahead in this. Whereas in Honey Pop, you had a set number of moves that had you reach a certain score for most of the levels for each date that you were on. So yeah, so as I was playing this game, I was like, oh man, this game, I hate it, and blah blah blah. And then, you know, without me even realizing it, a lot of time has passed. I'm still bloody playing this thing. And I didn't get it. Like, it's so addictive, and it felt like such a guilty pleasure kind of thing with this title. Like, you really just lose yourself in trying to match 3, because it's so simple. Like, just match 3 colors, and like it's like the most simplistic type of puzzle game mechanic, I guess. But 10 hours later into this game, like I was like, I can't believe I have 10 hours. I could have finished inside in this much time. So there is that. Like, I I think that this game is good for what it is, but with all the titles that are out there, wouldn't you rather play something else? I guess the appeal of this is just it's matching 3, which has its own charm. It's easy to get into, and it's easy to kill time with. But I don't know. It's really hard to decide whether I recommend this game or not, just because of its nature. But yeah. Anyways, so the other aspect of this game is it kind of tracks your high scores and has you compare it to other people on your Steam friends list. So I actually have the highest amongst my Steam friends, out of which only one other guy on my friends list has this game, who I have beaten. But like, again, that just makes you want to play more of it to try and beat the high score, and then, yeah, and then like put it away. Which is exactly what I did. Like, I beat the high score, and it's like I rage quit. Not because of difficulty. It's just, it's such a time sink, and it doesn't seem like it's a time sink. It's one of those kinds of games. In any case, I'd suggest you try this out. There's no harm in it. But like, if you were to choose a match 3 game, I think Honey Pop is still a lot better. It has an end, there's a story, and there's a lot more mechanics. This does have a lot of other modes, but honestly, I didn't really care much for them. So yeah. Anyways, I hope this video helps deciding. Sorry, I mean, I hope this video helps you decide whether this is a game that you want to play or not. If you like this video, like it, feel free to share it, and feel free to try this game out. Like, if you weren't sure before, I think it is worth trying. Just be careful. Anyways, later.